Continuing on our discussion on differential privacy, I'm going to now talk about what kind of businesses can start thinking about differential privacy, at least in India, where privacy is yet to be implemented and we are all waiting for DPDP Act. Irrespective of what are the rules, some critical businesses should adopt differential privacy for their safety, maybe even without DPDP rules also. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy. And as I said, let's talk about the details of how businesses can start implementing or working upon on differential privacy. We spoke about what differential privacy is. Still, I would recap. You collect data, you store it, encrypt it. You want to share data to groups for a research. You can't give it only encrypted because it has to be decrypted for them to use it. The bigger challenge there is that then you will expose personal data, right? The name, the phone number, maybe the Aadhaar card or whatever identity card you have in your respective geographies. So that is what the researchers don't need. So what do? You anonymize it and send the anonymized part where the actual PIIs are anonymized and the research data is kept separate so people can use the research data, right? Now, there are examples which I'm going to talk about right now, which led into a situation where you need something beyond just hiding names. And what is that? That is what is differential privacy. Add some noise, add some randomness into the data, whether you are collecting, inputting, outputting, whichever way, so that you don't point out to things like names. You don't need to remove them, right? The people doing assessment or research on this data don't need and they do not get the PIIs of the respective users. Pattern identification would not happen. Anonymize, depending on the situation, you can recreate the data, right? One example of that situation, Netflix. They did a research on a movie, anonymized it, and sent it for the research teams to analyze. What did research teams do? They got same kind of survey done by IMDb. They correlated, they matched the kind of responses, and they rebuilt the entire data again. That's dangerous, right? So if differential privacy is there, the data could not be rebuilt. That is what is more important. Yes, you would say it has to be implemented both ways. I mean, someone is giving open data as it is, then there is no point of encryption or anonymization or differential privacy. But differential privacy ensures that there is a noise added, and we had done a video yesterday where you can see examples how Apple uses it, how Google uses it, how US Census has also used it. Now, it perfectly fits in where, as we said, you are doing research, you are doing customer behavior analytics, his buying patterns, his usage tracking, like Google Chrome we talked about. We talked about the emoji usages of Apple. AI model training, again, another thing that you can do through the differential privacy. You should use differential privacy here just to make sure that you are keeping the PIIs safer. When to explore it? When you don't want the user's detail to get publicized. The research group can know the group analysis but not the user's detail. And you are aggregating this data for a dashboard or for some product decisions, or you are preparing a public report. Right? That's another important area where you would need a situation of this kind. That is the differential privacy. Some tools and libraries available. Google launched their own open source differential library. Microsoft did in the name of OpenDP or Smart Noise. What do we advocate? Pick up the data, do it for testing. Identify one data set and do it for testing. And then you see what is the result. Can you reopen it with the same DP codes? Or can it not be opened again? And can a user group who does not have the DP code analyze the remaining data? This is a simple test that you have to do by injecting noise, document the process, and train your team on the benefits and how differential privacy can be implemented. So that's about how businesses can start doing differential privacy. You should understand that it's another step that can help you enhance the user's trust on your systems and your capability of handling personal data. I hope you like the content of the video. We'll talk about the challenges of differential privacy in the next video. You subscribe to my YouTube channel for staying updated on privacy content and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.